house look, even at home, with a few curated decor pieces. Here to help you refresh and accessorize, stylist Lisa Rogers, you work in this space. Like
That's right.
You design and you create, as well as being a fashion stylist. The two sort of intersect.
But they really do.
They do.
It's a visual thing, you know. It's all, and it all works together. It's the things that you love, the organic things, the way that you dress. That's part of the elements of life, right? And that's just been natural always for me.
We have proof that you do it very well because we have pictures from your cottage.
Oh,
they're really lovely.
Okay.
Like this is her space. That's beautiful. Is that like a screened-in porch?
It is a screen. You gotta have it. The screened-in porch, I love. It's the best, you know.
And then inside, you've got the beautiful light linens and the gorgeous.
I know, isn't that good?
That is the quintessential.
That is my favorite place in the world.
Yes.
That is my place where just everything slows down.
Yes.
And you can just, you know, just relax.
That's
really
right.
relax in a real way. Right?
It's coffee, 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 wine.
Exactly.
Right?
That's right.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the pieces you want to add to your space to just give it a refresh. We're not talking about a whole reno here. We're talking about maybe you want to bring some of these pieces into your space and give your cottage a little bit of new life.
You know what? It's about giving energy to it.
Yes.
And there's something really nice when you come back. If you have a, whatever it is, retreat, cottage, whatever you want to call it, it's your little space that you can run to.
Yes.
It could be just, you know, a little tiny cabin in the woods, right?
It could be.
But whatever it is, it's really nice to go in there and bring it back to life a little bit. And number one, I always say, is a coat of paint. You know, a fresh coat of paint.
Sure.
I love just slathering everything in white because it opens it up. It makes it seem bright and sunny and wonderful. And every other color on the planet goes with white.
That's right.
So it's just a really good base. There's great whites too. We'll talk about that sometime. But okay, and then for me, a cottage is all about really organic, beautiful things.
Right.
Whether you're dealing with making lanterns, all these different lanterns that, you know, that creates ambiance.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've noticed, but they have all these wonderful candles now that really
battery operated,
you would never know. It's battery operated. They're fantastic, and they flicker. And they're made in wax, and they're wonderful. So they're a great thing to use. And then, again, layering with carpets. Anything that has that really natural, looks like it was made, handmade, that, you know, has a little bit of, maybe it's not perfect, it's a little imperfect, which makes it beautiful. And all these kind of elements are really what starts to create the body of your house.
Right.
And what makes it different from your place in town
versus
your place in your retreat, right?
What's cool about it, though, is that you're not just sort of mishmashing secondhand things. And if you are, you're adding these elements in to sort of elevate the whole look.
That's right.
I like that you're sticking with rustic. I know people have, you know, multi-million-dollar cottages, and everything in there is crisp and clean and very contemporary.
It's not my joint.
Doesn't feel
not
cottagey.
my place.
It doesn't feel cottagey.
Not at all. No.
So we've done Airbnbs, and the whole thing is white furniture, white linens, and I'm like, kids, get out.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like you can, you
really
know,
relax.
you really relax.
I know.
So this is everything on here can be used. Nothing is too precious. You've got gorgeous pillows down there that have texture and feel. You've got the faux hide there.
How do you like my carpet?
Oh, the carpet
Isn't that beautiful, that carpet? I know, I love carpets. Layering carpets on top of carpets. Layering, I think, is a really important detail. And beautiful lanterns and things that look like they're handmade.
Right.
And mixing colors together and enjoying that. I mean, I love the chair with the wicker, but it's got chrome arms, so it's sort of a modern take. But my favorite is my standing lamp, and that is actually my lamp, and I brought it for you because look at how it's like a tree.
That is incredible.
But it's in metal. Lamp. Look how beautiful that lamp is, right?
Yes.
So anything, and then of course this lamp, which I adore and love, which too is just a very simple, like, you know, made out of, somebody could have made it themselves out of metal, right? But it's beautiful. And then the rusticated woods that are lanterns, all of these kind of things mixed in maybe with a few little sort of modern elements, but not to be frightened of, you know what, see those branches? My neighbor had this great bush. And I was out walking the other day.
So you stole
Don't tell my neighbor.
Clip, clip.
And I had my clippers, I just want to say. And there were a few that were sticking out onto the road. I mean, I thought I was doing them a favor, right? So those, I want you to know, are thanks to a neighbor of mine. I just got to be honest. I got to get it off my chest.
Very good tips. And I think, you know, you drove by thinking these are going to look great on Cityline, and you were right,
I did.
honey.